do I start? Gosh, I wanted to give you an update here from the Urban Pharmacy. Hi, it's me, Stacey Heine, your holistic nutritionist, plant-based coach, and waterless beauty mentor. I'm going to elaborate on that last part in just a second here. But I haven't given you an update, and I haven't told you what happened to me in 2023. And I think it's really important to share my health journey and my business journey and what I'm doing now. So first off, I just want to thank you for listening to this because it's been a long time coming and I have literally no notes, no script, nothing. I probably won't be here for too long and I will make a lot of information super compact into a short video, but I just wanted to give you an update on me and on the Urban Pharmacy. So at the beginning of 2023, I had an incident where I threw up. Sorry if that makes you nauseous, and if you don't want to hear about that, you might not want to hear this video, but I got sick after eating some zucchini from an international grocery store. And that just happened to be the trigger that kind of set this cascade of events with my health off. And this was just a regular everyday food, right? A zucchini. Now the zucchini could have been, tattered. Maybe it had bacteria on it. I'm not sure if I had food poisoning or if I'm not sure what happened. But basically all of 2023, I was getting sick after regular meals, not after every meal, but like intermittently getting sick. And I started having really bad histamine problems. So I'm not sure if you have ever experienced histamine reactions or know what they are, but a lot of them can be caused by allergies. People have allergies, mast cell activation syndrome. Maybe it's food allergies, food sensitivities, lots of things that can have to do with histamine, but allergies in general and mast cells going crazy. And that was what was happening to me. Now, histamine issues can also be triggered by stress. And I was going through a profound amount of stress. There were some things in my personal life that stirred up a lot of emotions in me. And also just with business, I was having stress as well. And I'm going to talk to you about business in a minute here. But I ended up getting a ton of tests done. I started working with integrative gut health dietitian Dahlia Marin from Married to Health. She really helped me start to get a little bit more on track because I was so upset that all of these fruits and vegetables were making me feel sick or throw up. And I was just feeling awful. And I was going through this period of time. I even went through a period of time where I was just eating white rice and white potatoes for like weeks at a time. Like it was so not fun. And I was starting to get fearful that I would never be able to enjoy healthy plant foods again. It was really stressful to me. Especially as a nutritionist myself, it was really hard to go through this problem, right? And I wanted to heal quickly and as fast as I could. But anyways, this went on through 2023. I do believe there was a lot that had to do with high amounts of stress, but also, leaky gut. I think that zucchini in particular did probably have some sort of terrible bacteria that kind of destroyed my gut microbiome. And I had to mend it back together. So I also got a lot of tests done, like I said, during this time. And what we found was I actually have viral overload. So viruses reside in our gut, not just bacteria and parasites and stuff like that. Viruses do as well. And I have a lot of different viruses that I've had in my life and that I also had. Like I had COVID like 3 or 4 times. Maybe it was 4 times. I actually tested positive 4 times for it. Epstein-Barr virus, cytomegalovirus, the herpes virus. I've always had like cold sores growing up, so I knew that I had that, the herpes simplex virus. And that deteriorated my gut as well. And so again, we don't know, like, was it the zucchini's fault or was it just that I happened to have zucchini and then all of a sudden the viral overload just was too much and I associate it with the zucchini? We don't really know. But after getting lots of tests, I figured out I also had high liver enzymes and I needed to address my liver health. So clearly my body was struggling with detoxification, and the viral overload could have played a part in that. But I needed to really refocus on my health, and it was really hard to be a coach and to mentor people nutritionally through this period of time as I was struggling. So I made it through 2023, thank the Lord. I went to the fruit festival, the Woodstock Fruit Festival, which is a completely raw 1-week festival. I took our son Cohen. He came with us again for the second time, and it was a time that I was very nervous about because I was like, am I going to be able to eat these fruits and vegetables without wanting to get sick? Is everything going to be okay? Is my gut going to go freak out? Like, what's going to happen? And I am so happy to say that that was actually a huge part of my healing journey. I gave myself a reset, and I was very thankful for it. Without getting into the specifics, and I could probably talk to you really deeply about like all the specifics and all the food and all of the supplements. I maybe should do a whole other video on that, but all of, the herbs and stuff like that I took over this last year to help myself heal. But I think it was a culmination of unplugging, getting out in nature, which is so important to me. I am the urban pharmacy over here, right? Like, we really do honor earth and the medicine that is provided from the earth. And that means getting outside, grounding. So we were at this festival. I was, not working. I was under less stress. I was away from my current environment. I was drinking a lot of juice, sugarcane juice in particular. So that did not exacerbate my gut or anything like that. I was able to eat fresh local fruits. I think that has a lot to do with gut healing as well. Local, in season fruits and vegetables. And I stayed raw, pretty much completely raw for the last 2 months. And now I'm starting to incorporate cooked foods again, and I am, fingers crossed, not having any issues anymore. So I've gone through a very long gut healing journey. I've always had some gut issues throughout my life. It all started in junior high. And when I was eating less than desirable foods, and my gut was starting to get destroyed at that point. And I really have to make sure that I always put my gut health at the top of the list. Now, as you know, it's not just what we eat, but it's also, again, our stress load. How much time are we spending in nature? Are we doing breath work? Are we doing meditation? Are we doing things that reduce our stress? Are we moving our body on a normal basis? Are we getting good sleep? There's a lot of things that go into gut health, okay? It's not just food. So we need to make sure we take a holistic approach to healing. And I've been doing that. I've been reducing my stress load a lot, and let's kind of segue with that. In 2023, I went through, and for the years prior to that as well, I started feeling pulled away from the clean beauty brand that I was working with for 8 years at that point. I knew that my time was coming where the journey on this clean beauty path was going to end, but I couldn't find any other brands that I felt aligned with. I didn't know what my next step was going to be because I am the type of gal that likes to have multiple streams of income as an entrepreneur. You know, we have our organic farmers market, we sell elderberry syrup and organic produce. I work in the network marketing space with, you know, beauty. I'm a nutritionist, so I help clients. I have a membership, which, by the way, we're creating a new one, so stay tuned. But I like to have multiple streams of income, okay? It's really important to me. And network marketing was one of my main sources of income. So I was getting really stressed because I felt pulled away from this brand. I did not any longer feel aligned. And I know that that played a role in my gut health as well, or the deterioration of my gut health. But for a few years there, I was praying and searching and just didn't think that I was ever going to find another brand that was going to be able to replace what I was doing in terms of the purpose driven work that I felt like I was doing and the income. But I recently did find another brand, and it's actually something that I feel like was an answer to my prayers and something that I could have never dreamt of. It's actually much better than my dreams. And so I can tell you about it now. I have switched from my old clean beauty brand to Oliveda. Oliveda is a waterless European holistic organic beauty brand. It approaches beauty from the inside out and the outside in. And it is incredible because the entire brand is based on the healing olive tree. And no, I do not mean that everything is based on olive oil. I mean, it is based on olive leaf extract for the most part. It is ingestibles like matcha tea, mushroom coffee, vegan hyaluronic, which I take every single day. I'll be telling you much more about it. For skin health, for gut health, the hyaluronic has helped my histamine issues so much. There's also collagen for those people who are not vegan. I do not take the collagen personally, but I do instead eat a lot of vitamin C rich foods to help me naturally produce collagen. But I know there's a lot of people out there that do take collagen, and it can absolutely help your skin and your joints and your hair and your nails and more. I have been using the hair products, and most importantly, I have been using the skincare products, and they are transformative, game-changing, amazing. What I didn't realize is that all of the beauty products that I was using before were actually based on water. And when you base beauty products like your skincare, your hair care, your shampoo, your lotions on water, they need a significant amount of preservatives to make sure that they do not get mold and bacteria, etc. Now, I was wasting a lot of money on water-based beauty for so many years, and I no longer promote that. I only promote waterless beauty from now on because it gives you the most epic results. It gives you great results because it is so high in anti-inflammatory, olive leaf extract, and or olive oil. And it's so important to know what you're buying. It's also from Europe, so it is clean, it's safe, and it is highly effective. Now, I'll tell you a little bit more about the business side of things in a minute because you need to know about it. But I want to also make sure that you know about this really cool polyphenol called alurapin. Alurapin actually turns into a polyphenol called hydroxytyrosol. And if you want to look it up on PubMed, go for it. On, the medical database, it will show you so many studies of the benefits of taking it internally, and then also the benefits of using it topically. And we're talking about internal health, like cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, gut health. People that I know have their autoimmune markers going down. It helps with mast cell activation syndrome, which is why I literally take all the things. I take 3 internals a day. I drink the matcha, the ground olive leaf. I drink the adaptogenic mushroom coffee. I drink the vegan hyaluronic. And then I also take the camu extract with olive leaf extract. It's very important. It's a very important part of my healing process. And it's also helped to balance my hormones. It's helped to regulate my cycle, and it has helped to regulate a lot of my team's cycles as well. And it can help with women with menopause. It can also help with women with PCOS and endometriosis. It's just a very powerful anti-inflammatory. Now, in addition, when you're taking olive leaf internally, it is an antiviral, which is another thing that is so incredibly important, which is why I'm telling you that this brand literally came into my life as an answer to my prayers, not just financially, but also for my health and for my skin and for my confidence and my beauty. And I am just ever so thankful, just so thankful. Anyways, it's an antiviral, it's an antibacterial. It has been shown to kill cancer cells in some studies. It's just phenomenal. So the internal benefits are there. And as you know, as a holistic nutritionist, I am just really obsessed with the healing power of plants. And I did not know about how healing the olive tree can be. Now, there's a lot of science out there showing alurapin in olive oil, right? And I usually make all of my recipes oil-free. So every single recipe that I've shared on YouTube or in my newsletters and stuff like that are oil-free. But you can't deny there's actually a lot of science showing the benefits of internal use of olive oil. Maybe someday I might even take this as a shot, like as medicine. But currently I just live an oil-free life and I don't use it in my food, but I might take it as a medicinal benefit. But guess what? Olive oil is significantly less in terms of alurapin than the olive leaf. That's why I focus on the leaf and the leaf extract. That's just a fun fact for you. Also, if you ever buy olive oil, I'll get more into all the products later, but if you ever buy olive oil, just make sure you're buying one that was pressed like a few months ago, because the polyphenols just start to deteriorate super rapidly otherwise. You want to make sure it's fresh. You can also do oil pulling with the olive oil. So for dental health, I use it for my dental health. I swish it around in my mouth and it helps to balance your mouth biome. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? Now, onward to the skincare. I have been quite obsessed with so many of the products because, again, they're not based on water and inflammatory preservatives. They are based on olive leaf extract, which is so good for your complexion. It is wonderful for your skin tone, the texture of your skin, helping to fill in fine lines and wrinkles. And all of the ingredients that are used in these skincare products have a purpose and give you results based on what you're needing. Now, this brand is 20 years old in Europe, so it's not like the products are new and we have to wonder if they're going to work. They work really, really well. And they're going to give you the results that you want as long as you take the quiz down in the notes below and get a customized recommendation for you. If you have questions, you know where to find me on social media, Instagram, or you can email me down below and we can chat through what could work for you. But I am here to help you get the confidence, the beauty, and the health that you want with waterless beauty from Olive Tree People. Now, I'm going to be talking a lot more about olive tree people and Oliveda because this has been transformative for my life, for my health, for my confidence, and for my beauty. It's also been really transformative for my finances. Like I told you, stepped away from the beauty brand that I was working with for the last 8 years, and I no longer promote them. I do not feel aligned with them. There are lots of reasons why. If you would like to talk to me personally about that, you can. But you can message me and I can answer any questions that you might have. Now, I just can't tell you how awesome this business opportunity is. And it's 1 year old here in the United States, okay? It's 1 year old. That's a really big deal. When you know anything about the direct-to-consumer market and network marketing, getting into a business at the ground floor opportunity is quite a very big deal. And, this train is moving fast, and it would be best if you were at the front of the train instead of trying to hop on the back. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to join this business right away, but the sooner the better, just because pretty soon people in your network are going to know about waterless beauty, because it is the next biggest trend in beauty. And it's not going to be a short-term trend. It's going to be a nice long-term trend that, just like clean beauty took over for the last decade, waterless beauty is where it's at as we move forward. So I would love to invite you to learn more about this brand, about the health benefits. Make sure that you are on my newsletter list. You can click down below to get on my newsletter list. And we can chat through, you can learn from me. We can chat through, if you want to learn more about the business side of things, you can learn more about products. And just make sure that you hit the subscribe button below so that you can stay up to date on my videos that I'll be making and showing you all of my favorite things that are getting me my best complexion that I've ever had at nearly 40 years old. And, I just wanted to give you an update from the Urban Pharmacy. That is where we're at. I'm feeling so much better in terms of my gut health. We have a new wellness membership that's coming in 2024, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I am still working one-on-one with nutrition clients. So if you need help with nutrition, I do take a select few people to work one-on-one with. So you can schedule a free wellness chat down below, just a 15-minute wellness chat to see if working together would be right for you, so that you can start to feel better as soon as possible and get your health back and reclaim your power so you can step into your next version. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help women feel better. I'm here to help them be more confident. And I'm also here to help them grow a business if that is something they are interested in. So I hope that you listened to this whole video. I hope that you found some inspiration from it. And if you are struggling through anything, just know that this too shall pass, and that you are worthy of taking care of so that you can heal. And there's a lot out there for you to do because you are awesome. So keep at it. Don't give up on yourself. Okay, well, we'll talk soon. Be well, and thanks again for listening. Take care.